We shall see. I think we're live. I am not sure. Waiting for the confirmation, and yes, we are live. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show here today, finishing out the month of August in the 2030 season with a 3-game set against Milwaukee. So let's jump right into this. Milwaukee not doing great. Cardinals doing okay, better than I was expecting, honestly. We're going to do this 3-game series, see if we can take 2, maybe even all 3 games on the road. Top of the first, runner on second, 1 away. I'm standing in batting .334 on the season. 5-time MVP, in line for number 6 here, as long as I can finish strong. And, yeah, we want to drive in the run. That's what we're going for here. Alonso Rosales is on the mound for the Brewers here. He hits 90 on his 2-seamer. And that looks like that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch got me whiffing on the slider, low and away. Well, not too low. It's at the knees, but well off the plate. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Rosales. Got me swinging at a changeup low and inside. Good swing timing, bad contact. 0-2 the count. Guess I should be happy I made contact with that, but I shouldn't have swung at that one either. The 2-strike pitch. Slider just off the outside corner, got a piece of it and fouled it away. Still an 0-2 count, looking at our 4th pitch of the at-bat. Come on, good buddy. Give me something good to swing at here. There it is, gripped and ripped to right center field. No doubt dinger. Yeah, that's definitely a goner. Lands underneath the automobile out there to make it a 2-0 lead for the Redbirds. I'll take that. That's home run number 51 on the season, 428-footer. And let's see, do we get the green line replay? No, not on that view. So, moving on, top of the third. It's a 3-0 ball game with the Cardinals in the lead. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. Alonso Rosales still on the mound for the Brewers. Nobody out, nobody on here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Another one to deep left field. This ball's got a chance. And that lands in the cheap seats as well. Up in the second deck, second home run of the game, number 52 on the season. And this live stream is starting with a bang. How about that? Do we get the green line replay on this one? Does not look like we will get it. That's a shame. Top of the 5th, third time at the plate. Batting average up to .337 again. And 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. It's a 4-0 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on. Rosales still on the mound for the Brewers. First pitch from him. Got me swinging at a curveball off the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count. I'm up to 1,240 hits in my career now. Wow. Second pitch of this at-bat is a slider off the outside corner. 1-1 the count. Next pitch from Rosales. Swing and a miss at a 2-seamer at the top of the zone. 1-2 the count. That was a good spot for that one, really. Next pitch. Right back up the box, and it's a 3-hit day with 3 trips to the plate so far after that single into center field. I'll take that. That helps the old batting average out. That was 115 off the bat. That was a heck of a zinger up the middle. Top of the 7th, we come back. It's a 5-1 lead for the Cardinals. Yes, I know, I hit a home run in my first 2 at-bats today. We have Zach Gallen on the mound for the Brewers now. I almost said Broncos. What the hell? Wrong sport, man. He hits 96 on the 4-seamer and 92 on his cutter, 90 on the slider. First pitch of this at-bat from Gallen is a little high with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. Put one in the zone. I've been doing some damage so far in this one. There it is. 4-seamer on the inner third at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss makes for a 1-1 count. I got to remember he throws a little quicker than the last guy. But a 4-seamer below the knees on the outer third runs the count to 2-1. Pitch number 4 of the at-bat. There's one lofted into left. Finally, no base hit for me as that had a ton of air underneath it. Left fielder makes the play short of the warning track out there and left. And that is the first time I have not gotten on base in this game. Cardinals are going to lose? What? 6-5, the final score there. What? Oh, man, the bullpen must have dropped the ball hard on that one. Yeah, they surrendered 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, well, what can you do? That's the game of baseball. We're going to move on to game number 2 of this series. You know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here in Milwaukee. Runner on first, 1 away. Alexi Ojeda on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 101 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the splitter, 98 on the 2-seamer. Holy cow, he's a hurler. And there's the reason why there. 99-mile-an-hour 4-seamer got a very late swing out of me. No contact made. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Ojeda. And we send one out towards the right field foul pole. Right fielder running for it. He can't make the play. It's going to rattle around in the corner. We're going for 3, baby. No, we can't. Runner held up in between second and third. So I have a double here to start game number 2, and we have runners on second and third with only 1 out. We'll take that any old day of the week. Top of the third, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. How you doing, Jake? Yeah, he was close, but no cigar. First pitch of this at-bat from Ojeda. Way inside with the 4-seamer at an even 100 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Got me. 4-seamer just above the knees, and it's a 1-1 count. He is really lacing those 4-seamers in there on me. Third pitch now. Ooh, sweeping curve. Got me. Hook, line, and sinker. Or sweeper, as it might be. 1-2 the count now. Next pitch. Inside with a 4-seamer. It's a 2-2 count. He's getting a pretty well-pitched at-bat here, if I do say so myself. Splitter just off the outside corner at the knees, and it's a full count. Kind of feels like golf. They've been pitching me pretty low so far in this series. And, of course, a high 4-seamer could have got first base for free, but no, it's a foul ball. We're doing the payoff pitch one more time here with Ojeda on the bump. And we foul off a 2-seamer just off the outside corner. Still a full count. Third payoff pitch of the at-bat. 50th of the game from Ojeda. Come on, big fella. And there's one out to deep center field. Perfect shot. I don't know if he's got a chance. Nope, he's out of room. That is off the batter's eye out there in center field. I like it. Another home run. Third of the series. 53rd on the season. 432-footer out to almost dead center. We'll take that. Gives the Cardinals a lead. We come back bottom of the 4th. It's still a 2-1 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Henry Santo. Sportsman, how you doing there? Thanks for tuning in to the live stream today. Henry Santo at the dish for the Brew Crew. He's got a 2-2 count with 2 on and 2 away. We got Deuces Wild here. Tink Hence on the mound for the Cardinals. He's going to kick and deal here. And it's popped up. Yeah, we're not going to field that. Shortstop's going to be able to make the play there. And that's going to retire the side. 4 innings are now complete in Milwaukee. Cardinals leading this one by a score of 2-1. All right, top of the 5th, we come back. Still a 2-1 ball game. I'm 2 for 2 on the day, 5 for 6 on the series so far. Luinder Avila is now on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. I chop one to second. That's not going to be a base hit. Call it 5 for 7 on the series now after grounding out to second base there. Bottom of the 5th, still a 2-1 ball game. Mickey Moniak is at the plate for the Brewers. Third time at the dish for him. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. He's got runners on first and second, and only 1 out here, and a 1-1 count with Tink Hence still on the mound for the Cardinals. Wind up and the pitch here from Hence. We need a double play ground ball. And we might get it. Nope, it's past me and into left field. And the throw comes into me at third. Why did I throw to second there? Oh, it's because I hit the button to throw to second, thinking I was going to field that ground ball, but no dice there. Flashback to the 3rd inning. Yeah, we know what happened there. Here we go. Top of the 7th. 4-2 is the score with the Cardinals in the lead. Luinder Avila still on the bump for the Brewers out of the bullpen. First pitch from him is popped up. 4-seamer inside. Bad pitch to swing at. Contreras makes the play behind the dish, and one pitch is all it takes for the second out here in the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 9th, we come back 4-2, still the score. Joe Tyler at the plate for the Brewers with 2 outs and nobody on. He's got himself a 1-2 count, and even though he's 0 for 2, he's got 2 walks and a run scored today. Jose Suarez is on the bump trying to close things out for the Redbirds here. And the 1-2 pitch from the left-hander. It's a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. We'll be in time. And Cardinals win game number 2 to tie the series at 1 game apiece. 4-2 the final score in this one. We are going to move on to the third and final game of this series on the road. Come on, PlayStation. Get her loaded in there. Sportsman, I saw you said you had a new game on the PS5. What did you end up getting there? Let me know here in the comments. It should be able to pop up, and I might actually be able to read it. We shall see. Top of the first, no score. Runner on first, 1 away. Forrest Whitley on the mound for Milwaukee. He hits 98 on the 4-seamer and 96 on the 2-seamer. Ollie, how you doing, big guy? Thanks for tuning in here. 4-seamer just below the knees. NBA 2K25, is that what that is, Sportsman? Second pitch of this at-bat just off the inside corner, called a ball. We have a 1-1 count now. Third pitch of the at-bat from Whitley. Coming after me with a 4-seamer. We got a piece of it and fouled it away. 1-2 the count now. Next pitch from Whitley. Outside with a 4-seamer. We have a 2-2 count. Oh, I'm trying to work as good at-bats as possible here. So I'm still trying to get the batting title this season. Slider low and away, runs the count full. And we're going to be looking at a payoff pitch here with 1 on and 1 away in the top of the first. We foul off the 4-seamer just above the knees. And that's going to keep the at-bat alive. Next pitch now from Whitley. Come on, big fella. Outside, and it's first base for free. We'll take the walk. Bottom of the first, we come back. It's a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Xavier Beltre is at the plate for the Brewers. He's hitting .289 on the season. He's got himself an 0-2 count with a man on second and nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Let's see what the 0-2 pitch from Graceffo gets us here. Hopefully a ground ball, so there's no chance of advancement from the runner. And it is ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop that up, throw to first. Easy play. 1 away now in the bottom of the first. Yeah, I'm actually taking some pitches here because, yeah, I'm only like 2 batting average points away from getting the batting title as well this season. I'm in line for the Silver Slugger and MVP, currently second place on the batting title. Top of the third, we're tied at 1 run apiece. I'm standing in with the bases empty and 1 away, and I get a dynamic challenge because of it. And let's try to hit a single or better. That sounds like a plan for me. I'm hoping so too, Sportsman. We're just over 700 subs on the channel now. Oh, curveball on the inner third. Froze me for a bit there and swung way too late to make contact, and we have an 0-1 count. Next pitch. There's one drilled right at the shortstop. Little liner to him, and so much for that at-bat. You know, that's a really good question there, Ollie. I know Jake has gotten a good kick out of that for the last year or so. He's been making a lot of comments on my videos saying, dude, lay off some pitches, would you? And bottom of the fourth now, we come back 1-1 ball game. Don Smith at the plate for the Brewers. Runner on first and 1 away. Gordon Graceffo on the bump, throwing an 0-1 pitch to Smith. Looking for that double play ball. And we're going to get it. Ground ball to me at third. We'll grab that. Throw to second. Relay to first. In time on both. And we go 5-4-3 around the horn. And that's going to be the double play that retires the side. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, my at-bat quality has definitely gone up since you started doing that, Jake. All right. Top of the sixth, we come back. 2-1 the score. Milwaukee in the lead. Nobody out, nobody on. Forrest Whitley still on the bump for Milwaukee. First pitch of this at-bat from him. We send one out to deep right field. Right fielder running back. Is he going to make the play? No, another diving attempt. He's not going to come up with that one. And it bounces over the wall. Oh, man, I was going to go for 3 on that one. And instead, we are held up at second. Yeah. Come on, Ollie. You've been watching the channel for a little while, too. You know I line out a lot. Swinging a lot of really bad pitches still, but at least I have a batting average to show for it a little bit. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. Milwaukee leading 3-1. Runner on second, nobody out. Jackson Churio at the dish for the Brewers. He's 1 for 2 on the day, and he's got a 1-2 count with Carlos Moreno on the mound for the Cardinals. And here comes the sacrifice bunt, played perfectly. We get him at first, but the runner is now on third with only 1 out. I'm not going to lie, Jake, all the comments and stuff, it's got to be helping the channel to some degree because I'm getting a lot more views than I used to. Sportsman, the Cardinals' record this season is like 1 game over 500. We're like 66-65 or something like that coming into this series here. So probably not going to see the playoffs with this team. But we shall see. We still have at least another season on the channel before the next iteration of the game drops in. Bottom of the seventh, 3-1 ball game. William Contreras at the dish. He's going to ground one down the third base line. We're going to get a glove on that. Throw to first. Got him. How about that? Off balance throw and still got him. 7 innings have come and gone here in Milwaukee, and the Brewers are leading this one by a score of 3-1. Top of the eighth, we come back. Runner on first, 1 away, still a 3-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 6 for 10 on the series with 3 home runs. Boyd Beatty now on the mound for Milwaukee out of the bullpen. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, 90 on his sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. And he got me with a slider on the outer third just above the knee. He's got the big swing and a miss out in front for an 0-1 count. Second pitch now from Beatty. Runner in motion, I take the strike. And he is safe at second, so the base is stolen successfully there. Tommy Edman getting her done. Wait, he's back on the Cardinals? What? How did that happen? He was playing on the Dodgers. All right, 0-2 pitch on the way from Beatty. And it's well outside with a slider. 1-2 the count. That stolen base might have actually taken the bat out of my hands in this at-bat because I don't think I'll see much to hit. The four-seamer inside confirms that one. 2-2 the count now. Pitch number 5 from Beatty. Ground ball with eyes into left field. Edmonds sent around third. He's going to score. And it's now a 3-2 ball game in the top of the eighth. RBI single there. I'll take that anytime I can get my hands on one. We move on top of the ninth. Bases loaded, 1 out. 5-3 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 2 for 3 on the day. 7 for 11 on the series. We just need a base hit here against Nick Mears, and this game might be out of reach. Mears does hit 98 on his four-seamer, though. 97 on the two-seamer. Only 81 on the 12-6 curve. And the first pitch is the 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer just above the zone that gets a swing and a miss out of me. Sportsman, so far, this is the 4th day of the year. It's not doing too bad right now. Next pitch is a two-seamer in my cold zone above the knees on the inner third. That's fouled away for an 0-2 count. Oh, boy. Got to protect the plate here with 2 strikes. Let's see what Mears has got for me. Low and inside with a four-seamer. It's a 1-2 count now. Come on, big guy. 1 good pitch is all I need here, and we're going to have ourselves a blowout. Oh, instead it's a pitch in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Runner still comes in to score, and I get an RBI out of that somehow because the pitch got away from the catcher. Wild pitch scores the run. And it's now a 6-3 ball game despite my strikeout. 6-3 ends up being the final score there, and we take 2 out of 3 on the road in Milwaukee. We'll take that any old day. 7 for 12 on the series is phenomenal. I will take that anytime I can get my hands on that as well. We're going to head back to the clubhouse here, and we will jump into yet another series here in Road to the Show. I don't need the equipment packs. I really don't even care about them. We're heading on the road to Philly, but first, of course, we have to do some training. Let's see. You know what? We'll do the plate discipline. Why the heck not? Auto-train that, and we will be jumping right into this series with the Phillies. They're not doing good either. Oh, jeez. I got the meeting with the coach. Dang it. Come on, man. Let me know. Yeah, my batting average on the month is doing good. I'm striking out too much. So quit striking out. Keep doing everything else like you've been doing. But unfortunately, this takes forever to get through it. Yep, 361 on the month. Hit 16 homers. And struck out, what, 23 times on the month. Yeah, I know. Quit striking out so much. Do everything else like you've been doing. Blah, blah, yada, yada. I'm an important part of the team. Keep doing what you're doing, bud. Yep, thanks, Skipper. Let's get back on the field, shall we? All right, now that this is going to be loading in, I'm going to take a little drink because my mouth is getting dry after going over what the coach says every single time. All right, a little bit of caffeinated goodness here. Yeah, just keep winning the MVP, bud. You're selling tickets and jerseys. That's what we like to see. Top of the first here in Philadelphia. Runner on first, one away, no score. I'm standing in with a .340 batting average. Quinn Priester, I don't know how you say his last name, is on the mound for Philadelphia. He hits 97 on the sinker, 95 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch is outside by quite a bit with the slider. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big fella. Oh, had me out in front of a slider. Somehow got a piece of that one and fouled it away. 1-1 the count for me now. Man, I was really far out in front of that slider. Third pitch. Inside just barely with another slider. 2-1 the count. He's giving me a steady diet of those sliders. I'm looking for that sinker to come into play here at some point. Let's see what the fourth pitch of the at-bat gets us. Holy mackerel, 12-6 curve. Really, really high there. 3-1 the count for me now. Pitch number 5. Got me out in front of another slider. He's not showing me the fastball at all here, and I have a full count. Payoff pitch on the way. And there's one into center field, another base hit. The hot streak is alive and well for me, as I have myself a single here to lead off this series in Philly. Top of the second, it's a 5-1 lead for the Cardinals. Holy cow, I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day with a runner on first and 2 away. Let's see what I can do against Quinn Priester this time around. First pitch from him, just off the outside corner with the sinker. 1-0 the count. Second pitch from him now. Come on, big guy. There's another one into center field. Gets down for another single. Not exactly showboating here, but we'll take the base hits. That'll help the old batting average out here with a month to go in the season. Top of the fourth, still a 5-1 ball game. I'm standing in 2-for-2 on the day. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Quinn Priester still on the mound. He's throwing pitch number 70 of his outing to start this at-bat, and it is a slider outside. 1-0 the count for me now. Hate to say it, but I think I'm seeing the pitches pretty good today. And there's a little dribbler into right field. That'll score the runner from third. And yet again, a single. I have no idea, sportsman. I think the coaches are just happy because they're like, woohoo, I know for sure I'm keeping my job for next season. That's all I can think of is why the coaches celebrate so much, and they're like patting themselves on the back or something. Bottom of the fourth, 6-1 the score. Cardinals in the lead. I'm standing out in the field this time as Jose Azocar is at the dish for Philadelphia. He's 0-for-1 on the day, hitting .263 on the season, though. He's got himself a full count with nobody on and 2 away. Mitch Keller is on the mound for the Cardinals in this at-bat. Payoff pitch from him. Ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Quick throw to first. And the side is retired. 4 innings complete here in Philly, and the Cardinals are out in front by a score of 6-1. All right, top of the sixth, 6-1 the score. Runner on first, 2 away. Aaron Nola now on the bump out of the bullpen for Philadelphia. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 94 on the sinker. Only 89 on the cutter, but he has a knuckle curve that tops out at 82. And that's what he shows me first pitch, knuckle curve off the outside corner, and I ground out to the second baseman. What can you do but smile and wave on that one? It's a good pitch, good spot, bad result. That's what his job on the mound is. So, bottom of the seventh, we come back. It's a 6-3 ball game now. Trey Turner at the dish for Philadelphia. He's got a runner on second and 1 away. He's hitting 1-for-3 on the day. So let's see what he can do with the 0-2 pitch from Mitch Keller. Ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. In time. That is out number 2 in the bottom of the seventh. Apparently the old Cracker Jack wasn't working for Trey Turner in that plate appearance. Next batter is Bryce Harper, though. He is 3 for 3 on the day, so he's not slouching at the plate by any means. 3 singles, and he's hitting .281 on the season. He's got himself that runner on second, 2 away, 0-1 count. Let's see what we get. It's a bunt. Oh, man, not going to do it, though. I'll grab it. Throw to first. Not in time. He is safe. Bunt for a hit successful, as the animation was kind of sketchy on that one. Now they have runners on the corners with 2 outs. Yeah, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of doing the road to the show thing. You can do the decision-making type thing if you have a Diamond Dynasty, or if you do the franchise mode. I think the franchise mode is more of being the decision-maker there. So, yeah, I don't actually play the franchise mode, although it could be entertaining to do that once just to see what I could do with the Cardinals franchise, as they are my favorite team. Top of the ninth, 8-3 the score. The Cardinals in the lead. Tom Murillo is on the mound for Philly. Nobody out, nobody on for me, as I'm batting for the 5th time today. Murillo throws 95 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat, inside with the 4-seamer, 1-0 the count. You would actually watch that, Jake? See what I can do with the franchise mode? That would be intriguing. Ooh, changeup on the inside corner. Got the swing and a miss out of me, as I was just a little bit out in front of that pitch. 1-1 pitch on the way from Murillo. Good contact on a 4-seamer, but a late swing, so it goes foul down the right field line. 1-2 the count. Next pitch from Murillo. Gripped and ripped to left field. So long, baseball. There's another home run for my season total. That is buried in the back of the bleachers in the bottom section. And that gives the Cardinals a 9-3 lead now. So I think this one's pretty much out of reach after home run number 54 on the season. Will we get the green line replay? Not from that angle. Maybe another angle? Come on, game. Give me that green line. No, he's still not giving me the green line. Dang it. That's no fun. Yeah, I do not know who Bengal is. I'm going to have to look that channel up, Jake. Cardinals win game number 1, 9-4, the final score there. And, of course, I had a great day at the plate. 4 for 5. 6 career home runs against St. Louis. Why does that matter? I play for them now. And we're going to move on to game number 2, though. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Sports fan, who do I think is going to win the World Series in 25? I'm kind of leaning towards the Mets at this point, but it's still really wide open. Oh, splitter to start off at bat number 1 here in game number 2. Gets a swing and a miss. There's runners on first and second, nobody out. Hurston Waldrop is on the mound for the Phillies. He does hit 96 on the 4-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. Second pitch is grounded right to the third baseman. 5-4-3. There's the double play that erases a couple base runners and puts 2 outs on the board. There is still a runner on third, but yeah, definitely not the ideal situation there. Bottom of the second, we come back. Cardinals are leading 1-0. Aiden Miller is at the dish for the Phillies. He's hitting .267 on the season, and he was the National League All-Star. Ooh, nicely done, good sir. Nobody out, nobody on for Miller. Let's see what Nick Frasso serves up for him on the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time. And that is the first out in the bottom of the second. Top of the third, we come back. Still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in for the second time today. Runner on first, 2 away. Hurston Waldrop still on the mound for the Phillies. First pitch of the at-bat from him this time around is inside with the splitter. 1-0 the count. I'm up to 124 RBIs on the season. That is impressive to me, seeing how this is the last day of August. Ooh, 4-seamer in my cold zone, just above the knees on the inner third, taken for strike 1. 1-1 the count. Next pitch. And we swing it 1 below the knees and foul it away. It's a 1-2 count. Could be 2-1, but anybody that's watched this channel knows I like to swing at everything. 1-2 pitch is a 4-seamer on the inside corner, popped up into foul ground down the first base line. First baseman makes the play. Thank you, Bryce Harper. I don't appreciate that catch. Halfway through the third, and it's a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals in the lead. We come back, top of the fifth. It's a 5-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. With nobody on, one away, Emerson Hancock now on the mound for Philadelphia. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, 95 on the sinker, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. We send one out to right field. Right fielder running back towards the wall. He's got plenty of room. He will make the play short of the warning track out there. And that is just a long and loud second out here in the top of the fifth. Top of the seventh, we come back. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Runner on first, one away. Still a 5-0 ball game. Let's see what I can do against Hancock this time around. Sportsman, I don't think there's going to be any new modes, but hopefully they do revamp the way experience goes for upgrading your player back to the way they had it back in like 2014. Second pitch of this at-bat definitely golfed into center field. Center fielder can make the play, though. And the offer in this game continues for me as it's another flyout with me in the batter's box. Bottom of the eighth, 5-1 still the score. Patrick Bailey at the dish for Philadelphia. He's 0 for 2 on the day and got a 3-1 count with the bases empty and one away. Nick Frasso still on the mound for the Cardinals. And a little ground ball to me at third will help ensure he stays on for another inning, or at least another out, as that's the second out here in the bottom of the eighth. Cardinals take the win in game number 2, 5-1 the final score there. 9 hits for the team, none of them next to my name, though, as I went 0 for 4, and I'm now 4 for 9 on the series. We're going to head into the third and final game of this 3-game series in Philadelphia. Hopefully, we can take the win here and complete the sweep. All right, top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Bo Breesk on the mound for Philadelphia. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 95 on his two-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Little dribbler to the second baseman as that four-seamer was well inside, and I was late on the swing. One pitch is all it takes for out number 3 in the top of the first. So a bunch of goose eggs there. We're heading on to the bottom of the first. Sure we are. Nick Pratto is at the plate. No offensive numbers to speak of for him on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. Devin Kattimer on the mound for the Cardinals. And a ground ball down the third baseline. That'll get past me and into left field. So there's a base hit for Pratto. I don't know if that's his first plate appearance of the season or what, but yeah, he's got himself a single with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the dish in the bottom of the third. It's a 5-0 lead for Philadelphia now. Runner on second and 2 away. Mitch Keller is now on the mound out of the bullpen for the Cardinals. And a ground ball to me at third. He's going to get the throw to first to retire the side. And after 3 innings in Philly, we are trailing the Phillies by a score of 5-0. Oh, man, we're still getting no hit to boot. Oof. Top of the fourth, we come back. 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Bo Breesk still on the mound for Philadelphia. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a good ripper foul down the right field line. 0-1 the count as the first base coach had to duck in cover to save his life. Next pitch. There's one drilled high and deep into center field. Center fielder at the wall. He can't come up with it. No hitter is now officially off the table. So's the shutout as that home run breaks open the scoring on the St. Louis side of things. Home run number 55 on the season. 408-footer, just enough to clear the wall out there, just to the right field side of the batter's eye. We'll skip the replay there. Top of the sixth, 5-1 is the score. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Bo Breesk still on the mound. First pitch of the at-bat from him. We take a four-seamer at the knees. Didn't go golfing after that one. So far, the Cardinals have 24 hits, and 7 of those for home runs in this series in Philadelphia. Holy mackerel. 0-1 pitch on the way from Breesk. Had me out in front of a circle change. Dang it. It goes foul down the third base line. And I've got an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch. We had to foul that one off. 2-seamer at the top of the zone. Got a piece of it just enough to preserve the at-bat. Next 0-2 pitch. Oh, man. Circle change low and inside, and I still swung at it. 0-2 still the count as I did foul that one away. The next 2-strike pitch. Popped up. Shortstop's going to make the play over near the second base bag. And, yeah, that's the second out here in the top of the sixth. Moving on to the bottom of the sixth, it's a 5-2 ball game now with Philly in the lead. Bryson Stott at the dish for Philadelphia now. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a 1-1 count in this at-bat. He grounds one to me at third. We'll scoop it up and throw to first. One away here in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the seventh, I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 5 for 12 on the series. Let's see what I can do with a runner on second and 2 away, as we are only trailing by a run now in the top of the seventh, 5-4. Todd Murillo on the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat is up and away with a 4-seamer. Almost a Superman pitch there. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Murillo. Gripped and ripped to deep left. Goodbye, baseball. 2-run dinger gives the Redbirds the lead here in the top of the seventh. That ball had some serious hang time on it, and I will take the go-ahead homer any old day of the week. 56th homer on the season, 411-footer into left field bleachers. And do we get the green line finally? Come on, give me that green line. There we go. Ye old green line has finally appeared in this one. It's about time, too. Right? I feel you on that one, Jake. Bottom of the seventh, 6-5 the score. Runners on first and second, 1 out with Aiden Miller at the dish for Philadelphia. 0-1 pitch to him from Carlos Moreno. This could be 2. Ground ball to me. We'll throw to second. Relay to first. And it's a 5-4-3 double play to retire the side. Gotta love going around the horn there, as that keeps the Cardinals ahead by a run in Philadelphia. All right, top of the ninth, we come back, still a 6-5 ball game. Nobody on and 2 away, as I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day with both of my hits being long balls. And we have Dante Ivey on the mound for Philadelphia here. I get the dynamic challenge because there's nobody on the bases, and we'll go for the single or better. Ivey does throw 97 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the cutter, only 84 on his curveball. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And we foul off a cutter in the top of the zone there. And it's an 0-1 count to start this at-bat. Oh, it can't be anywhere near as good as when a home run or a foul ball nearly decapitated a stuffed bear that was in the stands back in the 2020 abbreviated season. Unfortunately, I ground out to second on the second pitch of that at-bat, so no base hit for me in that plate appearance. But the Cardinals will pull off the win in game number 3 to sweep the Phillies in Philadelphia. 6-5 the final score in game number 3. And we're going to head back to the clubhouse here and see what we can do to jump into a third series in this live stream. Oh, wow, my clutch stat increased to 50. Huh. Alrighty then. We'll take a peek at the calendar here just to see who we're playing. Yeah, we are into September. We get to play Milwaukee and then the Red Sox. So we will jump into that series with the Brewers here. And yeah, we'll see what we can do to keep our winning ways going, as we have won 5 out of 6 so far in this live stream. I'll take that. We are now 5 games above 500. It's been a while since we've been that far above 500, so I'm pretty stoked on that. All right, top of the first, Milwaukee already leading 1-0. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Jackson Churio at the dish for the Brew Crew. 2-2 pitch to him is bunted down the third base line. Oh, baby. Bare hand grab and go. Not going to get him. He is safe. Bases are loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the first for the Brewers. Man, they are just sticking it to us early in this one. We managed to get out of the bases loaded jam, though. Still a 1-0 ball game here in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. Alexi Ojeda on the bump for the Brewers. He still throws 101 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the splitter, 98 on the 2-seamer. And that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing on a 2-seamer, and it's fouled away. 0-1 the count. I have a career mark of 24 home runs against the Brewers. That first series of this live stream added to that one considerably. And a splitter right down Broadway has popped up into shallow center field. Second baseman is going to make the play there. And that is going to end the first inning here in St. Louis. And the Brewers are leading this one by a score of 1-0. We come back top of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. Don Smith at the dish for Milwaukee. He's 1 for 1 on the day, only hitting .221 on the season, though. He's got runners on first and second, nobody out, and he's 0-1 pitch from Tink Hentz is going to be on the way. We need that double play ball here. And it's a ground ball up the middle. Call that one a 6-3 double play as the shortstop took it to the bag himself and threw to first. I don't know why that was a fielding opportunity for me, but whatever. Bottom of the third, it's a 1-1 ball game now. Runner on first and 2 away as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, facing off against Alexi Ojeda for the second time today. First pitch of this at-bat from him. And we foul off a four-seamer at an even 100 miles an hour that was just on the inside corner. 0-1 the count. Next pitch from Ojeda. Come on, big fella. That one's a bit high. Changeup got away from him a little bit there. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Ojeda. Come on, put it in the zone. You can do this, dude. That's not it. Four-seamer high, taken for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. Low and away with a splitter. I wanted to swing at it, but thankfully I didn't. 3-1 the count. We may get first base for free if he keeps pitching like this. We shall see. Yeah, four-seamer right down Broadway. Late swing fouled off down the first base line. And I now have a full count. Payoff pitch on the way from Ojeda. And we pop one up. Oh, man. Yeah, I agree with you there, Blake. He was missing the zone by quite a bit in that plate appearance, but fortunately, I could foul out for him. I believe my camera view, there, Carmelo, my camera view, I think, is strike zone 3. I don't remember. I set it up when I first started playing the game back in March, and I really don't remember what it's called. Pretty sure it is strike zone 3. Top of the sixth, Redbirds are up 2-1 now. Nobody out and nobody on here for Don Smith. He's 1 for 2 on the day and hitting .220 on the season. It's really close to it, but I adjusted it a little bit to be so I had the same view as I did in the show 23. 0-2 pitch on the way from Hentz. And a simple ground ball down the third base line. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. I better hurry. Oh, we got him. One away here in the top of the sixth. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, by all means, Carmelo, if you like the way it looks, go for it. I'm pretty sure it is strike zone 3. Pretty sure. I'm not for sure on that. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 ball game, 1 out, nobody on. I'm standing in against Ojeda for the third time today. And the first pitch is just below the knees on the outside corner for a 1-0 count. Looking for that 6th MVP award of my career here. Oh, check swing on a changeup below the knees. Obviously did not hang or hold up in time. And I have a 1-1 count. And he hangs a splitter. And we send it out to center field. Unfortunately, center fielder does not hardly have to move to get a glove on that one. Yeah, Blake, I did just pass 700 subscribers on New Year's Day. Or maybe the 2nd, but yeah, just the last couple of days here since New Year's Eve. I have passed the 700 subscriber mark, and I am totally stoked about that. I cannot thank everybody that subscribes to the channel enough for that. Top of the 8th, we come back, still a 2-1 ball game with the Cardinals in the lead. William Contreras at the dish for Milwaukee. He's 2 for 3 on the day and hitting .283 on the season. There's nobody out and nobody on here. 1-1 pitch on the way from Pete Fairbanks. I honestly do not remember what I started off 24 with as far as subscriber numbers. Oh, bang, bang play at first. Wow. Yeah, sportsman, if the Yankees wouldn't have totally biffed it in the World Series, it could have been a much more intriguing offseason. And my next plate appearance gets the intentional walk from the Milwaukee skipper. 30,874 in attendance of today's game. Probably not happy to see that, but I guess I'll take the first base for free. Not like I have a choice on that. Let's see. Cardinals win the game 2-1 here in the first game of this series. Yeah, I'll have to check those analytics there, Jake, and see. I don't remember if they did a year-end analytics or not. I'll have to look in the app. Well, we're going to head into game number 2 of this series, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So here we go, game number 2. Jacob Misiorowski is on the mound for the Brewers. Bottom of the first, runner on first, 1 away. And Misiorowski throws a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. Drilled into right field. Right fielder can make the play, though, as that is a lazy out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the third, I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Batting average still sitting at .339 here on the season. 2 outs and nobody on for me. And I don't think I'm going to make the playoffs. Our best shot for the Cardinals in this 2030 season is the wild card. We were a couple games out of it before starting the live stream. And I really don't think we're going to do well if we do get to the playoffs, because our bullpen has been junk. We're going to try to record a hit after taking the first pitch because of this dynamic challenge. So taking all the way here on the first pitch from Misiorowski. Watch, it's going to be an easy one to hit, too. Nope, it's actually outside. Two-seamer well off the outside corner for a ball 1. 1-0 the count. Second pitch now of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Inside with a four-seamer. It's a 2-0 count. Dare I say it, he's not really going to threaten the zone with me in this plate appearance. We shall see. Third pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, got a piece of the slider, but I was way out in front of it. 2-1 the count after fouling that one back. Fourth pitch now for Misiorowski. Come on, big guy. Outside with a four-seamer. It's a 3-1 count with David Villar on the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch on the way here in the bottom of the third. And we drill one out to center field. Not going to be a hit. Center fielder makes the play again. And I still am rocking the 0 for here in game number 2. As we move on to the fourth inning. Still a couple of goose eggs on the scoreboard. All right, top of the fifth. We are still scoreless here in St. Louis. Nobody out and nobody on for Jackson Churio. He's 0 for 1 on the day, 1 for 5 on the series. Let's see what he can do with the 2-1 pitch from Gordon Graceffo. I think when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will do like a real face reveal or something of that nature, like do a live stream and actually have a camera on me as part of the live stream so you guys can see my actual face and see how I'm doing this. Bald reveal. Yeah, the dome is definitely bald. All right, top of the fifth, we come back to it. No score, Henry Santo at the dish for the Brewers. Runner on third, 1 away. And Santo's got a .202 batting average. Save that for 10K. Oh, man, I got to reward everybody that's been watching this channel. Because, you know, I've been doing this for almost 2.5 years now. And just starting to creep up on 1,000, so I'm going to reward everybody for that at the very least with a face reveal. Pop up here from Santo. Shortstop makes the play in shallow left field. And now there's 2 outs with the runner on third here in the top of the fifth. Unlucky break for the Brewers. They still end up scoring. 3-0 is the score when we come back in the bottom of the sixth. Milwaukee in the lead. Misiorowski still on the mound here for the Brewers. There's nobody out and nobody on for me as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. And good swing timing, bad contact on a four-seamer right down the heart of the plate. And it's an 0-1 count. Oh, yeah, I definitely got the face for radio as well, Jake. Oh, geez. Blooper into shallow center. It gets down for a hit, so the 0 for is broken up for me on this one. And I'm standing on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Oh, yeah, definitely got the face for radio. It's a good thing I have the voice for it, too. Top of the seventh, still a 3-0 ball game. Runner on first and 1 away for Xavier Beltre. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a walk on his line score, and he's hitting .297 on the season. Oh, that's only in the video game, Blake. 2-1 pitch on the way from Moreno, and it's going to be a ground ball to me. We're going to throw to second, relay to first. 5-4-3 double play sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in St. Louis. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. All right, bottom of the eighth. Still a 3-0 ball game with Milwaukee in the lead. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day with a runner on first and nobody out against Boyd Beatty. He throws 96 on his four-seamer, 90 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick. The first pitch is gripped and ripped to deep left field and into the bullpen for a 2-run dinger. Oh, just barely into the bullpen. Almost landed behind it. So that's a 2-run bomb to make this a ball game now. It's a 3-2 lead for Milwaukee. As that was home run number 57 on the year. Let's see if we can make a game out of this. That is very true, Blake. You are my kid. All right, top of the ninth, we come back. Still a 3-2 lead for Milwaukee. John Overstreet at the dish for the Brewers. He's 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .270 on the season. 2 outs, nobody on. He's got himself a full count. We're looking at a payoff pitch here from Lucas Sims. Let's see if we can get back to the offensive side of things and maybe squeak out a walk-off win at home. Well, it ain't going to happen on that play as that's lofted into the left. It gets down for a base hit. Actually, Sportsman, that one bounced off the edge of the seating there above and behind the bullpen and left. So it was close, but no cigar. Still top of the ninth with 2 outs. We come back to it. Runners on first and second. And Xavier Beltre is at the dish for the Brewers. He's 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .292 on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way from Lucas Sims. We need that ground ball out here. Come on, big fella. There we go. Ground ball to me at third. We'll scoop it up. Throw to first. Easy play. Side is retired. And we're heading to the bottom half to see if we can tie it up or walk it off. And it's no dice. Cardinals fall 3-2 here in this one. That 2-run dinger being the only offensive output from the team. But, hey, we'll take it. It's just the way the cookies crumbled this season. 2 for 4 day at the plate, 2 for 7 on the series for me now. We're going to head into the third and final game of this series with the Brew Crew. Like to think we could win this one. We shall see as it's a little bit of day game action here. Bottom of the first, Brewers are up 1-0. I'm standing in hitting .341 on the season. Runner on first, 1 away, and Max Meyer is on the bump for the Brew Crew. I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on first, and I guess it's double or better here. Meyer does throw 97 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change, 91 on the slider. First pitch from him, and we foul off a circle change just above the knees on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Yeah, the team definitely didn't come through for me on that one. The 0-1 pitch is another one at the knees. Circle change, good swing timing, fouled away, and it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here. Thinking he's going to go high heater just to keep me off balance. Oh, it was a heater, but it was inside instead of high. 1-2 the count. Next pitch of the at-bat from Max Meyer. Come on, big guy. Circle change just below the knees this time. Good swing timing. Foul ball. 1-2 still the count as he is peppering me at the knees with that off-speed pitch. That one didn't get in the knees, but it is taken off the knees by the left fielder. So that pitch lined into left does not get me a hit. So 2 away now in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, we come back. Still a 1-0 ball game. Jose Caballero at the dish for the Brewers. He's hitting .235 on the season, and his 23 stolen bases is tied for 8th most in the National League. Man, stolen bases are just not great. Drew Hackenberg is on the mound for the Cardinals here. 2-2 pitch with nobody out and nobody on to Caballero. And it's a liner into left. No chance of me getting to that one. So it gets down for a base hit. Runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Bottom of the fourth. Still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Let's see what I can do with nobody out and nobody on this time around with Max Meyer on the mound. First pitch from him. Doesn't get the call with a slider on the inside corner. That should have been a strike, but I'll take it. 1-0 the count. And we soft line one to the second baseman. Man, come on. You get a good call on the first pitch and can't do squat with the second one. That is a bummer. Top of the sixth, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game, so the team is coming through even though I'm not. Runner on first and nobody out for Mickey Moniak. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Got a 2-2 count. Oh, I try my best on that, Sportsman. I try to hit him hard, but for some reason, road to the show for me, if I have good swing timing, I have bad contact. And if I have bad swing timing, I'll make good contact. It's just the way the cookie crumbles for me. Bunt down the third base line. We're going to go for 2. Yep, we got the lead runner there, so sacrifice bunt not successful for Moniak. He is standing on first, but there's one away, and only him on first. Bottom of the 6th, we're still tied at 1 run apiece. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 9 on the series. Max Myers still toeing the rubber here. He's going to be throwing his 69th pitch of his outing. Giggity. First pitch is a four-seamer. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. I'm not the 6-time MVP yet, Jake. 5 times, sure, but not quite 6 yet. Second pitch of this at-bat is a four-seamer just above the zone on the outside corner. I swung and fouled away that one as well for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Meyer. Man, circle change just below the knees on the outside corner. Fouled that one away as well. And it's still an 0-2 count. Four-seamer just below the knees and just off the outside corner is taken for ball 1. The only season I've had under 50 home runs, I think, was my first season because it was only a few months in the majors. I had like 23 or something like that. Slider low and away, taken for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch now from Meyer. And there's one lofted into right center field. Not going to get down for a hit. Easy play for the center fielder there. Score that one F8 if you're keeping track on your scorecards at home. And bottom of the 8th, we come back. We are tied at 4 runs apiece. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day, with a flyout being the only distinction on my line score. Nobody out, nobody on. Luinder Avila on the mound for the Brewers. He hits 95 on that four-seamer, 92 on the two-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat. Gripped and ripped to deep left. Goodbye, baseball. It's now a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals as that one lands in the bullpen over there in left. Gotta love it. Home run number, 58 on the season? Yep, 408-footer. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for that at-bat. Get the green line and everything. That thing had no hang time at all. Only maybe 3 seconds to get out of the ballpark there. And that home run is the deciding factor as the Cardinals win 5-4 here in game number 3. You gotta love that. I think we might be, Jake. We're still in the first week of September, and I'm creeping on 60, so 70 might just happen. We shall see, but we're going to have to head back to the clubhouse before I get another chance at that. And while this is loading in and doing all that fun gobbledygook, I'm taking another drink. All right. I think we got 3 games set with the Red Sox coming to town, right? Yeah, we'll do that one. Why the heck not? In fact, while I'm here, we will jump into the standings just to show you guys we are second in the division and still above 500, but not guaranteed a winning season by any stretch. See you later, Blake. Thanks for dropping in on the live stream there, big guy. So, wild card, we are sitting 1 game out of the wild card with the Rockies, Diamondbacks, and Marlins having the top 3 spots in that race. So, we'll be playing the Rockies after the Red Sox here. So, guy can dream, Blake. We're going to head into the next series here against the Red Sox. Of course, we're going to have the training opportunity here. What are our other options here? I think we're going to do the practice field there and just get that arm accuracy up to 46 out of 50. So that will work for me. And here we go into a 3-game series with the Red Sox coming to town. And we get to wear our City Connect jerseys. I love those jerseys. So here we go. Game number 1 of a 3-game series with the Red Sox. Rain is falling here in St. Louis as we come into the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on. No score. James Gilmore on the mound for Boston. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from the left-hander. And we dribble one up the middle. Shortstop will get a glove on that. Throw to first. Will be in time. Gets me by a step there to retire the side. 1 inning complete in St. Louis, and it's a scoreless ball game. All right, top of the second. Still no score. 1 out, nobody on for Luis Toribio. He's hitting .279 on the season and has a career-high 56 RBIs on the season. Nick Frasso is on the bump for the Cardinals in this one. He's going to be throwing a 1-2 pitch to Toribio. And a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. In time. 2 away now on the top of the second. Still top of the second as we come back to it. Runner on first and 2 away. Jarren Duran is at the dish for Boston. He's 1 for 1 on the day and hitting .286 on the season. You're not alone in having the Red Sox as your favorite team there, sportsman. That seems to be a very common thing, at least among viewers of my channel. I know there's some guys that are fans of the Astros as well. And, of course, Jake is a fan of the Blue Jays. 0-1 pitch is going to be a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in time. And we're heading to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here in St. Louis. Oh, I wish I could see the rest of that comment, Jake. Oh, that's funny. Bases loaded, 1 away here, bottom of the third. Cardinals up 1-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. First pitch of the at-bat gets the big fat swing and a miss on a changeup off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Attaboy on the facepalm there, Jake. The 0-1 pitch from Gilmore. Dribble to second. Oh, it's going to be a double play. Yes, it is. 4-6-3 is how you're going to score that one. And of all the times to ground into a double play, that was not it. Cardinals are still leading this one, though, by a score of 1-0. Especially still the case in the top of the fifth. Nick York at the dish for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts so far. He's got an 0-2 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Wind-up and the pitch here from Nick Frasso. Not going to be a strikeout, but it will be a ground out as I will field that one and throw to first. 1 away here in the top of the fifth. We move on top of the sixth. It's a 3-1 lead for the Cardinals. Oh, the White Sox are absolutely terrible, sportsman. I can agree with you on that one. Anyway, back to the game here, top of the sixth. Nobody on, 1 away. Full count for Sebastian Walcott, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And let's see what Johnny Garcia is going to serve up here for the payoff pitch. Hot shot to me at third. We'll grab that, throw to first. 2 away now in the top of the sixth. Moving on, bottom of the sixth, I'm at the plate. 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of groundouts. Batting average down to a .339 now. James Gilmore still on the bump for Boston. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. We send one out to deep center field. Unfortunately, not enough on that one. Center fielder can make the play short of the warning track. And it is yet another long and loud fly out for me for the first out in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. 5-1 the lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Roansy Contreras on the bump for Boston. He hits 97 on his four-seamer, 90 on the circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Got me to swing and miss at a slider off the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Contreras. Another swing and a miss on a slider low and away. What am I doing at the dish here? 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Contreras. Got me. Sliders low and away. 3 pitches, 3 swings, 3 misses, and back to the dugout I go with a K next to my name. Good thing the rest of the team is having a day, because I sure am not at the plate. 5-1 is the final score here in the first game of this series as the Cardinals take game number 1 from the Red Sox. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind myself and remind everybody else watching, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So here we go. Bottom of the first, Boston out in front 1-0 now. Runner on first and 1 away for me as I'm facing off against Carlos LaGrange. He hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Slurve on the outside corner just above the knees there. Gets a foul ball. 0-1 the count. I am 11.2 wins against replacement this year. Holy cow. Slider there, grounded to short. It'll be 2. 6-4-3 the double play that empties the bases and retires the side. I've grounded into 2 double plays in 2 games. That is a very uncommon occurrence for me in this season. Top of the fourth, we come back. 1-0 game still. 2 outs and nobody on for Sebastian Walcott. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but hitting .265 on the season. He's got himself a 2-1 count with 2 outs and nobody on. Devin Kattemer is going to kick and deal here, and a bunt down the third base line. Are we going to be able to get to this in time? I don't know. Got him. Bang, bang play at first, and we get the out. Bunt for a hit. Not successful there. So how's about that one? We're going to move on to the bottom of the fourth, where I'm standing in with nobody out and nobody on. I'm 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for 5 on the series. Carlos LaGrange still towing the rubber for Boston. First pitch from him. Got the swing and a miss on a changeup below the knees on the outside corner. It's an 0-1 count. Oh, gosh, we're at 347 career home runs already. Holy crud. That might be number 348 as that's sent out to deep right field. Right fielder running back. He's out of room. It lands on the short porch out there near the right field foul pole. And that is home run number 58 on the season. Number 59. Career home run number 348. I have that feeling we're going to get number 350 well before the end of this season. And that ties up the game at 1 run apiece here in the bottom of the fourth. I'll take it. Ooh, are we going to get the green line? Not on that view. Different view, maybe? Come on, give me the green line, game. Sour butthole. No green line for me, but it does land over the fence, and that's what counts. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. Still a 1-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what I can do with nobody out and nobody on this time around. Carlos LaGrange kicks and deals. And I go fishing for a four-seamer below the knees. 0-1 the count as I managed to get a piece of that one and foul it away. Got a 992 career OPS against Boston. Holy cow. 0-1 pitch. Got me reaching for a slider off the outside corner by quite a lot. 0-2 the count in a hurry. Next 0-2 pitch is a four-seamer below the knees, taken for ball 1. So now the count is 1-2. Next pitch from LaGrange. Blowing away with the slider. I learned on that one there, big guy. It's now a 2-2 count. Both of his pitches were a little bit below the previous pitch of that type in that location. And he got me with the four-seamer above the zone. Swing and a miss for me there is a strikeout next to my name. Sportsman, I'd have to say that my favorite stadium that I have watched a game in has got to be Busch Stadium. Of course, I am a little partial because I am a Cardinals fan. But other stadiums I have seen ball games in is Milwaukee. I have seen several at Wrigley Field. I have seen one with the White Sox hosting the Mariners way back when I was in high school. But, yeah, those are the only 4 ballparks I've been to, and I'm a big fan of Busch Stadium. So, yeah. Bottom of the 7th, Cardinals are up 2-1, and runner on second, 2 away. I get a dynamic challenge because of the man on second, and we're just going to go for drive in the run. Why the heck not? Are we getting intentionally walked? We are. All right, I'm so glad I got to choose what I was not going to have a chance at anyway, as I get first base for free. Wait, that's a Ginger special. Home run, a walk, and a strikeout. That is the Ginger special there as the Cardinals win game number 2 by a final score of 2-1. I like it. It's been a little while since I've had a Ginger special, so I will take that most definitely. And we will move on to the third and final game here against the Red Sox. Come on, PlayStation. Let's get her loaded in here. Of course, some day game action here at Busch Stadium. Let's see what I can do here. Bottom of the first, 2-0 lead for Boston. Runner on first and 1 away. Luis Medina on the mound for Boston in this one. He hits 98 on the four-seamer, 98 on his two-seamer as well. Also hits 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. Got the swing and a miss on a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer just above the zone. 0-1 the count for me. Next pitch from Medina, right? Yeah. Four-seamer on the outside corner just above the knees. Got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch. Got it. Swing and a miss on a slider just off the outside corner. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and back to the dugout I go. Oof. I don't need to see the replay on that, man. Come on. Bottom of the fourth, we come back to it. Boston's up 3-0. Nobody on, 1 away. And Luis Medina still on the bump. First pitch of this at-bat from him. Oh, jeez, why did I swing at that? Four-seamer inside. So far, all pitches I have seen from him have been outside the zone, and I have swung at all of them. The 0-1 pitch. At least that swing and a miss is that one in the zone, as that 12-6 curve was above the knees off or on the outer third. The 0-2 pitch this time around. Got a piece of that one. Finally made contact with the swing. So four-seamer on the outside corner is sent foul down the right field line. Next 0-2 pitch from Medina. No swing on that one. Slider very low and away. Makes for a 1-2 count. That is the first ball I have taken in this game. Next pitch is a four-seamer inside. And I have a 2-2 count. Oh, sportsman, I've got kids that are still in school, so I am all in favor of them going back to school on Monday. 2 weeks off is enough. Ground ball there to the third baseman. 5-3 put out will retire me for out number 2 here in the bottom of the fourth. And we come back top of the fifth. Still a 3-0 ball game. But the bases are loaded and one away for Christopher Morel, who's batting in the cleanup spot for Boston now. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a solo home run in the first inning, but only hitting .212 on the season. Mitch Keller's got a 1-2 count against Morel. Let's see what he can do here. We need that double play ball. That's not going to be it. That one's into shallow left field. It gets down for a hit. Throw comes in. Goes past me. No play at the plate. 5-0 is the score after a 2-run single for Christopher Morel. Have yourself a day there, bud. Top of the fifth, still a 5-0 ball game. 1 out, runners on first and second. Trevor Lornick at the plate for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 0 for 9 on the series. He's got himself a 1-2 count against Mitch Keller. We need that ground ball for the double play in a hurry here. That's not going to be it. It's off the pitcher. Oh, man. Everybody's safe. And the bases are loaded once again with 1 out, and Keller might be hurt there. Bottom of the sixth. It's a 7-0 lead for Boston. 2 outs, nobody on as I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day against Luis Medina. Let's see what I can do against him in this plate appearance. Well, nothing on pitch 1 as it's a four-seamer outside. 1-0 the count for me now. Second pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. We got a piece of the four-seamer on the inner third there. Late swing and a foul ball. Makes the count 1-1. Next pitch of the at-bat from Medina. There's one drilled into center field. Will that get down for a hit? It will. All right. The offer is broken up for me on this one. So I managed a single here with 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the eighth. We come back. It's a 7-1 ball game. Runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Roansy Contreras is now on the mound for Boston. He still hits 97 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change. That's all he's got that's quick. And a four-seamer on the inside corner near the top of the zone gets a swing and a miss out of me for an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. Slider low and inside, and I swung at it anyway. 0-2 the count as I managed to get a piece of that to foul it away. The 2-strike pitch. Off the outside corner at the knees with the slider. It's a 1-2 count in front of 29,829 in attendance at Busch Stadium. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the slider off the outside corner. Yet another K next to my name in this one. And Boston definitely takes the win here. 8-1 the final score as Tink Hence suffers his 9th loss on the season. But Medina picks up his 10th win. 1 for 4 day at the plate, 2 for 11 on the series. Not exactly what I was hoping for against the Red Sox, but we still took 2 out of 3. So I'm not going to complain about that at all. But that's going to be the end of this series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of the live stream here. For those of you still hanging out with me all day here today, I really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. We will come back with another video tomorrow where we have a 3-game series in one of my favorite ballparks to play in, Colorado. So, yeah, that's all she wrote, boys and girls. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one, and we will see you tomorrow.